Hello, welcome back. Some research in thaumaturgy. I switched the target around. I was going to do construction. I'll get the evocation first though, since we could probably use that on our god. If we get to 5, we can do projection. Yeah, our god can project himself. And then also drop gifts from heaven, which I was told is an AoE now. Let's see. Oh yeah, AoE 1. Oh, an area effect too. Okay. So being able to project ourselves, there's only a 75% cast time. Being able to project ourselves into a... Oh, I wonder if that's 100% cast time for our god though, because he's an innate spellcaster. Yeah. We'll project into enemy stacks and drop gifts from heaven on them. That should be pretty good. So we'll try and get Evo 5 as quickly as we can. Search for sites. Found a Sunridge and a caster for a fire gem. Also found a litter skull, which I will look at in a moment because it's an interesting site. Machaka moved some stuff into us in Elmiria, so this is probably what he has left. More Bull Warriors, some mages. More importantly though, there was a battle in Barras. Let's watch this one. So here's our army, in our cube of cubes. And here is Sarah's stuff. Mostly a line. I did think his line was attacking immediately, but it's not. It's all on hold and attack rear, which is... okay, fair enough. Not much to say. Getting our buffs down though. Looks like mostly the Bone Tribe got flaming arrows, not the pygmies. Maybe next time it'll land on the pygmies though. We're pumping out some skellies. Fronts clash. It's a bit more of a mess than I was expecting. But we've held up most of this stuff. There's just a few things going around the back, but yeah, we're building up lots of soulless. These guys are taking a lot of flaming arrows too, which is pretty good. Put the squares on so it's a bit clearer. Yeah, these guys are just trapped behind a wall of skellies, slowly getting picked off. That leaves the front, which is also getting taken out pretty quickly. I'm not sure, does Chill Aura do anything to Cold-Blooded now? I don't think it did in Dominions 5, right? It's just Cold Scales that affect Cold-Blooded? I could be wrong about that. Either way, we're chilling them to some degree. They're certainly getting tired. I can see lots of blue pips on them. Front is mostly collapsed now. And these guys are getting surrounded, so I'll speed it up a little bit. No stuff routing. So there we go, we successfully broke siege in Barra. And that's a lot of skeletons too. So what did it cost us? Well, 8 Bone Tribe, and 6 Lion Warriors. That's not too bad. 21 Lizards, is that? Yeah. 5 Pygmies, 5 Rhinos, a War Lion, and 6 Whites. As well as a random commander somehow. But, you know, otherwise, not too bad. Compared to him losing 53 Oyapatas. That's probably not good. 23 Lancers. Warrior Sork, Inari, 2 Chieftains. One of the Chieftains is probably his prophet. Yeah. So, pretty good result. We also moved into Yellow Mountains as well. But that was empty. So we had reinforcements on the way. Cured 5 diseases, and new famous hero. I haven't been naming commanders. I don't really expect them to get into the Hall of Fame, but there we go. I mean, Voice of the Lion got tough skin. Kind of interesting, I guess. These guys don't wear the Kithronic Lion pelts, so they don't have any protection or invulnerability or anything. So he just has 3 protection now instead of 0. I guess that's something, right? Anyway, that's it for messages. Here's the map now. Yeah, so Marvoni took this province back, so he moved out. And we found a litter skull here. So, Death Mage can enter to summon 1 to 5 Soulless. Why not? We've got a bunch of Death Mages, we can do that. Enables recruitment of Necromancer. These aren't bad units. We obviously have a lot of D2, but these are only 145 gold. Which is pretty nice. And 2 rec points. So you could get them every turn if you wanted to. You also have the Corpse Stitcher ability, which lets you heal afflictions on undead units. Which is really interesting. I wonder if that works on Tartarians. That would be kind of cool. And the site itself generates 4 death gems, so we're back up to 11 death gems. We need to take Katiz back to get the other 4 as well. We'll be on 15 death gems per turn. Pretty good. Anyway, here's the map now. I sent the result of this Break Siege battle in Barrett to Hinnom, just in case he was getting any bright ideas of, switching sides. But he told me the deal he agreed with Saura was that he'd get a, peace with Saura if he just stayed out of this war. So, yeah, I don't think we have to worry about Hinnom. So, let's go and grab all this territory back, now that we've smashed Saura's stack. Random mercenaries recruited, can go to Tesiphon, see if they can take that. Not a big deal if they can't. These guys can split up a bit. So some rhinos, some lizards, and a skelly spammer can take the throne back. Some rhinos, some lizards, and a skelly spammer can take Dunma back. And the main stack can go into Scatley, since there's nowhere else it can really go. We'll just press in there. We might run out of supplies, I don't know. We use 255. Hopefully there's some supplies over here on the way. Can always split the army up a little bit, or leave... well, I guess just split it up a bit if we need to. And that'll be fine. But yeah, I'm moving out most of this stuff. So we've got a couple of mages. I'm not bringing out like all of the mages. I do want to keep doing some research. And so far this player hasn't deployed any mages. Well, not really. So I think we're fine. Basically just looking like this. So we've got some archers. We've got 80 sacreds. I'm moving some of the sacreds back over towards Marvoni. I'm just keeping 80 here. The whites. A couple of casts of flaming arrows, weapons of sharpness, 2 big skelly spammers, a luck caster, and that's it. So hopefully we just gobble all this up. We can start going down here and see where Saura's cap is, if we can do anything there. The rest of the stuff, yeah, is going to head up towards Machaka and then over towards Marvoni again. Then, so some lions are heading towards Inasia. Some Bone Tribe and actual lions are heading to our cap. And stuff we recruit is being gradually brought towards Akesta. I'm going to attack into Karnag this turn, though. I was wondering if I should do this with everything I have. As it stands, though, it's just some rhinos, a couple of lions, a few mages. I was thinking, if he moves his stack to here next, and I'm here... that means I could move into Nulmeria, right? And cut him off from his cap. I'd have to take this during the ritual phase with Hawks to make sure he gets stranded here. And it's a question of can this, what I'm deploying, which isn't much, can it actually beat this, which is actually quite a lot of stuff? Possibly not. But I don't know. I'm moving to Karnak anyway. And yeah, we're gradually moving stuff back over here now to help out. We also make a ton of death gems now, and we do have a D3 mage over here, so he's going to cast Pale Riders each month, so we'll start making some long dead horses. I've got one dude entering that site to also make some soulless, so we'll make a bunch of undead chaff each month. At the moment I'm recruiting a Buddha here, but I guess I could just recruit some necromancers. Just having some D2 mages would probably be fine. It'd be cheaper. Well, I mean, it would be 10 gold cheaper every 2 months. Would be better to have Buddhas out then. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just stick to Buddhas at the moment. Income's still an issue, but I'm hoping we've liberated this, and now hopefully we get this territory back. And hopefully our income goes back up and we can do mages everywhere again. And that would be nice. For the time being, though, I think that's it, really. There's not much else to say. We had a good result. And yeah, just back to juggling these two people now. I think these guys are still at war with Therados. I can see a lot of Makoni stuff here. So I don't think they're going to like suddenly pivot and attack us, at least. I'm not sure what Muspelheim is doing. Pirani is building up a ton of sheep here, but I don't know. Because I received a message a while back that said, you know, Pirani and Muspelheim were at war, but then Muspelheim like, randomly raided these Marvoni provinces, so I don't know. But hopefully they're still just in a war. And we can just kind of, you know, slowly eat two players at the same time. That would be nice. But I can't get too cocky, because we might push down here and see another giant Saramatia stack, right? Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Besides that, I don't think anything else particularly interesting is happening. I'm going to try and upgrade this fort again. I thought once we liberated, we could start building the fort again and we would have already paid for it, but no. That was another expenditure this month, was I had to repay for the fort upgrade, which I didn't think it would happen like that. So that's my bad. Okay, well, there's turn 34. So I'll leave things there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We got some research in evocation done. So we have a bunch of evocations we can do now, including nice ones like Fireball. Yeah, we'll keep going. Target is 5, and it shouldn't be that far off, honestly. We get from 3 to 4 is, well, we'll have it this month. And then from 4 to 5 is only 700, so we should be okay. Did some Pearl Raiders. Also found a magic site in Acasta, Doom Cloud. I believe that's 2 and 2 death gems. That's pretty good, actually. It does also increase misfortune, but, you know, can't have everything. We then moved into a bunch of Sarah provinces. Mostly this was fine. So not really any PD around here. The exception is Dunmer, which looks like it has 52 points of PD. So, you know, a bit excessive. It is only Deer Tribe, though, so we couldn't do it with what we had, but we can watch the big stack into it to grab it. A bit excessive. It says Dumner. Oh, where'd my background go? Why is it black? That's very scary. Wyndham was fine, though. We also saw him attacking Carrion. So that is this province here. So he has another 23 Oreopatas now in Carrion. Let's see how that goes. We also attacked Karnag. So took that province. Nothing really there. Guess you can see the guys in action. Not much to see, really, but anyway, these guys are over in Karnag. So Marvoni here into Grey Mountains, though, and took this province off Muspelheim, which is interesting. And anything else? We also saw about Grey Mountain. Oh yeah, that one. That's what I just clicked. Okay, so that's everything. And then it went into Tesafon. We got disease, not good. Cured of disease, starving in Scatley. It says starving badly, but it's not that bad, really. We're like 9 points over the limit. It's fine. And we purchased Goat as well. So here he is with his Bone Fiends. And that's it for messages. Yeah, so things are still okay, except 730 ghosts on our border again. So I got a message from Makoni saying that he's made peace with Therados, so we have to be worried about this again. I don't have much else to say about it, though, at the moment. I'll need to use everything to defend against that if it pushes into us. So for the time being, I'm going to just ignore it. If it does attack us, maybe we can get Therados to attack Sarah instead. Since Sarah doesn't have any magic weapons, I don't think, so you'd be a better target. We'll see, though. Here's the map, though. So it's still a bit awkward, we are still split, but wait, shouldn't I have... Oh, I think something's gone wrong with my graphics. I don't know what exactly. The fact that I didn't have a background, and now I also can't see the spell effects. So I should be able to see those lines showing you where I'm casting rituals, because I'm casting Call of the Winds on 73. Hang on, let me just pause the recording, restart the game, and see if that fixes it. Aha, much better. You can see the white line now. So, in World Pillar, I've got 2 Mages casting Call of the Winds on Illwinter. So I don't think he's going to be afraid. I mean, because the possibility is I just put a stack in Karnag, right? So the possibility is I could move on to Malvoni now and siege his cap. So he might want to move this back to Malvoni immediately to defend. Then again, he just might not be very scared of this because it's not very much stuff. But anyway, if he does try to move straight back to Malvoni, we'll take this during the ritual phase and it won't move anywhere. Which would be nice. It will then be cut off from his cap. So just in case, we'll try taking this with some Black Hawks. Meanwhile, these guys are just going to sit here. It's not a lot, but I put the PD up to 19 as well. It's only monkeys, but... And I'm moving some more stuff over from that fort. So we got the rhinos, we got some bone fiends with a mercenary, a couple of sky spammers, some long dead horses we just got from casting long dead horse spell that I can't remember the name of. We've also got 18 sacreds, some extra horde of skeletons casters, also moving over some guys to do fire rallies too. So it looks like this. Fire rally guys are up here. Long dead horses are down here on attack rear. And everyone else is up here in these blocks. That's all moving to Karnag. Just in case he moves down into us, we'll try and defend. If he goes on to a Kester, we can just break siege and move back. We'll have more stuff coming. So we've got all of these sacreds on the way back. We've got the new sacreds from our cap, plus some bone tribe. So we're building up stuff over here. It's just taking a couple of turns. So for now, we'll try and cap this with Orcs and we'll defend Karnag. And just see what happens. Also, here is the Doom Cloud. Yeah, 2 death and misfortune. So I could do without the misfortune, but... the gems are nice. From 13 death, 6 air, not bad. It would be nice to get back the death gems from Katirs. Possible Sarah moves into it this turn though, I don't know. In fact, I rebid on these guys, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just, how much did I bid? 80? I mean, 80 gold isn't much. I'll rebid on these guys and I'll attack Katirs with them and see what happens. And meanwhile, yeah, we'll ignore the ghosts. We'll move these guys over to Endron. Sumner is the one with the massive PD dump, so we'll do that in a second. But the mercenaries will get Katirs. These guys will get this province, including some of the guys who retreated. And Big Stack just presses on to Agraria, so same big stack we've seen already. I do also have these Black Hawks that we still have lurking around. So they're going to try and take Dubros as well, because it says it's only 1 point of PD, so hopefully they can do it. That would be nice. So lots of actions. But this is a bit annoying, so hopefully it doesn't attack us. We'll see. I think I also rebid on Dagon, yeah. Not a very big bid, but he is walking around site searching. Slowly. We're on 2 pearls per turn. If we get up to 3, I might just have him auto remote site search for a bit. Just for the sake of, ease, really. And besides that, anything else to say? I don't think so. Still doing Pale Riders, that's the spell now. I couldn't remember that. Yeah. Damn, we have a lot of scouts now, huh? Yeah, so still doing Pale Riders each month in a Kester as well. Research is for 30. There are some mages moving now. But it's still not bad. If this does attack us, we could start projecting into it with our god in a few turns. See if we can thin it out a bit before our troops have to walk into it. We'll see. And that's it for this turn though. So 4 battles here and a defense potentially here. Maybe take this with rituals. It's not too bad. That's turn 35 though, so thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Research in Evocation was completed. I've also made sure this turn that we do enough research that we can hit Evocation 5 next turn, so hopefully this is the last time, for a little while at least, that I need to worry about micromanaging how many researchers we have to this extent. I'm going to try and get a Thaumaturgy 5 and Evocation 6 next for Mind Hunt. So that might also be useful. I think Sarah and Malvoni both get easy Astral Mages though, don't they? So maybe not very useful against them, but still useful to have since our god could launch it out sometimes. Anyway, did some spells. We did our Call of the Winds on Illwinter. and cast some Pale Riders. Nymeria we did then take, which is nice. We also killed 16 archers, which is pretty good actually. Unfortunately, Marvoni then moved into Nymeria, so it didn't really amount to much. Maybe some of his stuff couldn't move right back to his cap in one turn or something. Looks like we might have killed a few more archers though, that's nice. Did we? We killed 20 archers and 5 boars, that's pretty good actually. Respect, Blackhawks. Besides that, we moved into a bunch of Sarah's provinces, so yeah, Agraria is the big stacks, that's fine. Dubros, took that with the leftover hawks we had, no problems. Endron, no problems. Katiz unfortunately we bounced off, the Ictids just couldn't quite... If it was just the PD it would have been fine, but there's also some random units here, so... a bit disappointing. But you know, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. And yeah, we then saw Sarah move into Ctesiphon here. So 21 Sacreds and a Warrior Sork, 9 Lancers. Not too bad. Anything get lost there? No. Unexpected event in Silver Swamp, so which was caught. That is this disconnected province over here, so not super interesting. And we lost a scout on Marvoni. RIP. Can see that there was some stuff patrolling. So I guess he was worried about me moving onto his cap. But yeah, this didn't really amount to much, unfortunately. And that's it for messages. So yeah, this turn, our god will be able to start projecting next month. So we'll have Project Self. And I guess, I mean, I think the spell to drop then is Gifts from Heaven, right? I think we can do Earthquake as well. Yeah. But historically, I've been pretty unimpressed by Earthquake, to be honest. Not much of a spell. Maybe it's better in caves. But I think I tried it once in a I think it was the Phlegra series, right? Way back when. And I set up an Earthquake trap in a cave and it did nothing to a bunch of archers. Kind of disappointing. What else could we do? I think projecting and then dropping Gifts from Heaven is going to be the best option we have for enemy stacks. But we'll see. Well, we can try out some stuff. Anyway, yeah, we'll get that next month. So, first things first, we're going to bulk up this stack finally. We brought over the reinforcements, most of them, from over in the west. So we now have quite a few long dead horses down here. We've got 2 blocks of 25 each. No, we got 4 blocks of 13 and 12, but you know what I mean. There's 50 long dead horses here is what I'm trying to say. And there's also some random lions mixed in there now as well. Also on hold and attack rear. And then we have quite a few squads of Sacreds too. There's about 40 rhinos, there's about 40 bone tribe, there's goats. Bone fiends are they called? Yeah. And yeah, there's a squad of 18 Sacreds, and then we have 9, 10, 9. They're quite a lot. We've also got some Fire Alley guys, a bunch of casters in the middle. We're doing a Horde of Skeletons. There's a lot of stuff here now. The PD is also 19 still. So if he moves into it, we'll have at least a somewhat decent battle. And see how it goes. There's a lot of stuff here adjacent. I think we do okay though. And every turn that goes by now, we move over 9 more Sacreds and 25 more long dead horses, so I think we can handle ourselves over here again. I was also checking range for Project Self. It's 5 range, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we can hit all these provinces basically with our god next turn. So this should be okay. Over here, looks like, yeah, Sarah still has lots of little stacks everywhere. So there's these guys. Which is a bit more than these guys could probably handle. So their troops are a bit more high quality than what we have. And this stack that I haven't seen yet, I can just see it on the map, but it's 70 units. Lancers, Oeopartas, Huge Hydra. So it's something. But I'm just going to try and finish off these 2 provinces anyway. So I'll split this stack up a bit. I'm going to send the bulk of it into Dumna, because this is the province that has like 50 points of PD, and I don't want him to ever be able to make use of this defensively ever. So while I have this big stack here, we'll just quickly grab this. This also pulls us back a bit just in case Therodos starts attacking us, but I mean, if he didn't do it last turn, he's probably not going to, but who knows. And yeah, the whites from this squad are going to split off and join these guys, hitting Katiz. It'll be rhinos, lizards, and white, plus a Skelly spammer. Just in case this moves in. He could PD dump and then move in. And it might be kind of difficult, I don't know. There is also... I guess it's not that much stuff. It's mostly archers, isn't it? Oh no, not even. It's mostly militia, okay. But I don't know, I think we'll be fine sending this stuff in. We're back here with the whites up at the top, because this army is positioned more to the top. Not all the way to the top, but it's more to the top. So if our guys are also up here on attack cavalry, they shouldn't be able to get behind us very easily. And our mages have bodyguards, and we'll be putting out skeletons as well. So yeah, all those guys will hit Katirs while the main stuff hits Dumna. And then we should have this whole section, then we can start pushing out and sweeping around, hopefully. And yeah, we can project 5 provinces, so one... Yeah, I had to turn on the hidden connections to see what's actually next to each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we can hit this with our god. And 1, 2, 3, 4... And to here, basically. So if this moves up, we can start projecting onto this as well. I'm hoping it works decently well. But we'll see. And we're also, I think, still recruiting rhinos here, yeah. You'll be pleased to know that in the background I have been setting up the buildings in Dead Forest. We've got some construction just started next door. I hope that's not getting picked up too badly on the mic, but I have been getting the buildings up in Dead Forest, so there's the temple here now, and I'm building the lab this month. So we will have the lizard shamans available to us going forwards. And I can stop spending 600 gold each month on buildings. This fort is also finished upgrading next month too. Black Hawks will try and take Listless next, which also looks like 1 point to PD, but obviously this is tier, so might not go as well. And I guess I'll just leave things there then now, because that's really loud next door, and God damn it. This turn's already submitted. I haven't had much time to do the recording, so I just found some time now to do it in the typical. Anyway, I'll leave things there. Let's turn 36. Hopefully turn 37 will be quieter. I'll see you then.